So, if you guys haven't noticed, the market kind of works in a backwards way, and this really tends to piss a lot of people off. Yes, when the charts are moving and we get negative news, it tends to drop the charts, right? But when we're moving and we get positive news, it isn't always something that instills a lot of excitement. And what people need to understand is that this next leg in the crypto rally, the leg three, the one that should be the biggest one, the one that takes us to those highs around, March, April, May, somewhere in there, doesn't need to be a specific event. And this has historically been the case. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So this can be tracked back historically speaking. When we look at these bull market cycles and what really triggers, up only season, exciting times, adoption, it's all just about a process rather than an event. Now, that being said, we did have a very exciting event for the crypto market that took place back at the start of November. That was the election. That was the new administration coming in with a pro-crypto embrace. And obviously, we saw ADA and many other US-based cryptos just go on absolute tears, hundreds of percent. It's what took ADA to its cycle high, which was a very exciting thing. And although as of late, we've had some exciting news for the crypto market, for ADA in general, it hasn't really materialized into pumps in price. And I'm sure many people can relate to this. And people are like, oh yeah, why doesn't ADA react to good news? Or why isn't the market reacting to good news? And I want to remind people that's not even just a thing that is isolated to the crypto market. We see that in the stock market all the time, right? Companies can beat earnings reports. Oh yeah, they're doing incredibly well. And the price drops, right? All it has to do with is supply and demand. What is sentiment? How big of people are selling? How big of people are buying? All that stuff weighs into what direction the charts move. And I really want to point out the fact that we don't know when exactly or what exactly causes the market to go on these absolute rip roaring runs, right? If we look back at the start of the bull market cycle, which really began, this wasn't the exact date of start, but this is when this rally began, October 19th. Nobody could have told you that October 19th was the date. There wasn't a specific event that started the market rally, but it began. And then there's a process that follows for that, right? You start to see some of the capital that's on the sidelines rotate back into the space. Price starts to set new highs. Global optics begin to increase. Search volume increases. Then you see people that are searching start to turn into buyers. And that is how you rally and you form these big explosive alt seasons that we see, right? Adoption is the biggest thing that we need. And there doesn't have to be something specific that causes it to take place. All right. For example, taking a look back here, last market cycle, as ADA was consolidating and trying to find its moment of breakout, this was almost forming a right shoulder on an inverse head, on a head and shoulders here. And then yet we began to take off. The market started to surge. Was there something on February 1 that happened that caused the market to just boom? No, there wasn't. It just rallied out of nowhere, and then FOMO ensued. Adoption started taking place. There doesn't have to be a specific thing, right? That's why, when people are talking about quantitative easing, or we need to wait for, an event in the market, or for a drop in interest rates or something like that, it doesn't make sense. It isn't a necessity for the market to begin to take off. What I want to remind people is that obviously BTC is showing strength. We're seeing some stability in the market. You may not like where prices are stabilizing. Guess what? It sucks. It is what it is. I would love them to stabilize higher, but understand that the lower we are, the more aggressive of a run we can have up is. And I think that that's actually a big misconception in the market. People say, oh yeah, prices need to stay high for us to make that rally. No, because you can actually create a slingshot move, right? Buying events are what you need to actually move prices higher. And what we actually just got in the crypto market was a buying event. We got this back here in December. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough fuel in it to push us to new highs. That's what we're getting right now. And when we look back here, if we were stuck in this, you would have had no idea that come January 1, we were going to boom, except for a date, right? Entering the new year. Right now, people have no idea what it's going to be that causes the market to go on an absolute tear. But what I want to point out is the capital hasn't left. That's where I think people are really confused. They think that, this drop in prices means people are leaving and that we're dropping into a bear market cycle. No, the capital is just sitting on the sideline. It's sitting there waiting patiently for the moment that the market does begin to run, some sign that we're going to start picking up some steam here, and then it re-enters the space. This is always how it's worked. It's how it's worked since inception. It's how it's worked cycle after cycle after cycle. And when it hits, people are going to be surprised. Now, could one of those events be something that causes the market to rally? Sure. Maybe they hint at QE and the market gets excited and it begins. Maybe we get an interest rate decrease. Maybe we get some confirmation of the digital asset stockpile. Who knows what it's going to be? But all I have to say is that whatever it is going to be something very unexpected. That is what is going to cause the market to rally. That is what is going to flip people out of this bearish sentiment. And that is really where things begin to get exciting in this market. When people are getting negative and saying that, oh yeah, we're entering a bear market cycle and we're just going to drop, we're never going to see a dollar again, stuff like that. That's where I get really excited, because when there is this overwhelming bearish sentiment, that's usually the time to accumulate. That's usually the time to take advantage. That's usually about the time that the floor is in. And maybe I'm not ready to say that well, you know what? We're just going to say it. I think the bottom is in. I don't think we go anywhere near 50 cents again here. It would take just an absolute catastrophic event in the crypto market. Understand that approaching this would be, again, a bullish sign, another buying event for the crypto market. But at the same time, the stability we're starting to see in these ranges, basically, 65 cents to 75 cents. This is a good range where if ADA hangs around here for just a little bit longer, I wouldn't be surprised by that slingshot move that we're waiting for. So that's just kind of my assessment here. Don't be surprised when the market just rallies out of nowhere. We wake up one morning, prices, 15, 20, 30% higher, and we really kick this thing into high gear and go on those explosive runs towards, again, March, April, May. Those are those exciting time frames that, historically speaking, the market begins to see some of its early bull market peaks. So we'll have to just be patient and watch how this thing plays out. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I know some people try to reference, too many coins in the market. There's not enough excitement. The economy's in shambles, all these different things. But we have to remember that us personally, we're trying to basically create reasons. We're trying to create reasons why things can't go up. We're just trying to validate the drops that are happening in the market. The market does a lot of unpredictable things. You'd think that right now, with things actually shifting towards quantitative easing, shifting towards a pro-crypto embrace, all these developments taking place, retail optics at basically record levels, way better than any prior cycle we've ever seen. And in fact, institutional embrace, enterprise embrace, government embrace, and heading towards mass adoption. You would think that these are things that would create a lot of excitement in the market. Stop making reasons why the price is dropping and understand that it will do what it does, and really embrace what is about to come in crypto. And that is a boom, the likes of which you have never seen. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.